Citizen TV.
All right, Olatengi, thanks so much for that. Now, the universal healthcare workers have, for the second day in as many weeks, protested delayed absorption of permanent and pensionable basis. Now, over 8,000 workers have been pushing for the government to convert their contracts, and the workers spent Tuesday night in a vigil as they continue with their agitation for better working conditions. Take a listen.
They came prepared to brave the cold, prepared to spend the night out in the open in a desperate attempt to get the government to do good by them. Universal healthcare workers employed in 2020 have been in limbo for the last 5 years. They say they cannot take it anymore.
To categorically state that we are healthcare workers and we are very peaceful, and all we want is permanent and pensionable, and we want gratuity for us and for those who have died, the 45 of them.
For those 5 years, earning a third of the salary with our counterpart, that is discriminatory. So once they do whatever it takes to take us to counties, one, we need to see that we are in the budget.
The more than 8,000 workers were contracted under the then government's ambitious universal healthcare program, but found themselves handling the COVID-19 pandemic in the country. The initial 3-year contract was meant to have transitioned to permanent and pensionable status at its expiry. They are still waiting on the fulfillment of that promise.
You can see that this staff cannot trust the government because twice they have been promised, and twice has the government broken that promise.
The workers are currently contracted under the Ministry of Health with the agreement that they be transferred to county government's payrolls. But this move is not without its challenges. The CS for Health, Adan Duale, has categorically stated that their stay under the national government is no longer tenable.
Na mimi na nasa so munisikize, mimi sina pesa. Ile pesa niko nayo ni 3.5 billion ya contract. Na umesign contract na county government. Pesa yako itakuwa kwa county government. 1st of July, I am transferring the whole payroll. Kwa sababu wewe unafanyia governor. Ni governor ndio anakuona kama umefanya, kama hujafanya.
The workers say the government has continually reneged on its promise to have them employed on permanent basis and to harmonize their salaries, a fact that is not only hindering their professional lives, but also making their personal lives that much harder. They have been on strike since January this year and insist that they will not go back to work if their demands are not met and an end to their 5 years of suffering achieved. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.